Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant, signed and sealed. They will fight in November for the undisputed Super Middleweight titles. The WBC, WBA Super, IBF, WBO, Ring Magazine, and Linear titles will all be on the line. So, what are my first thoughts about this fight? Many people label me as a Canelo hater, even though I'm one of the few people that thought Canelo Alvarez beat Golovkin twice. But still, I get the label around me that I'm a Canelo hater. This fight, I think Canelo's going to win the fight. I think he's going to tag Caleb Plant coming in, tag Caleb Plant outside. But I just don't think it's going to be a straightforward fight, as many people think it will. I think Caleb Plant will be very elusive. I think Caleb Plant will be moving throughout the entire fight and will prove to be a tricky target. He won't be easy to hit, especially in the early rounds. I think Caleb Plant will pick up a couple of the early rounds. And Canelo is the type to, tire throughout the fight, as you saw in the Danny Jacobs fight. If you can pick up a couple rounds early, you might be able to take the fight. And don't forget, this is a PBC production. So let's say Canelo, in our eyes, wins 7 rounds to 5, 115 and 113. Enough to keep his titles and take Caleb Plant's title. Caleb Plant might get the nod. You just saw what happened to the Michael Fox situation. Another PBC fight. So we don't know what's going to happen in this fight. I know Canelo Alvarez is a much better fighter. Canelo Alvarez should be a favorite. But don't assume he's that big of a favorite. He does not have a promoter anymore. He doesn't have Oscar De La Hoya, putting in some nice words in the judges' ears. He doesn't have that anymore. Canelo Alvarez has been facing harsher scorecards, even though I thought that the scorecards were extremely in his favor in the Billy Joe Sanders fight. But that was Eddie Hearn run show. Billy Joe Sanders also Eddie Hearn fighter, but clearly Eddie Hearn favored Canelo more. So it wasn't like the promoter's mad at him. Over here, does not have a promoter, and PBC wanted to mess him up because he did not agree to sign a multi-fight deal with the PBC. If he would have signed a 5-fight deal, I wouldn't be worried about the judges. But let's say Canelo does win. But if anyone sees it as a close fight, especially to my gamblers out there, put some money on Plant. They might give him the fight. Put some money on Plant. You won't regret it. Don't put too much. Canelo Alvarez is a 7-1 favorite. Caleb Plant is a 4.5 to 1 underdog. Put $20 on there. Put $30 on there. You won't regret it. Trust me. Because this fight, even if Canelo wins like 9-3, they could give it a draw. Like how they did with Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castellano. Because I don't think Canelo Alvarez is stopping Caleb Plant. I just don't. Because Caleb Plant is a much, much bigger fighter than Canelo Alvarez. Unlike Billy Joe Sanders, who's really should be fighting at middleweight. He's a blown-up middleweight. Really, he could make light middleweight if he cared. But we all know how Billy Joe Sanders is. I was one of the people that predicted that he would win the fight. Maybe I let the Lemieux fight live too much in my head. And a lot of the UK fan base and a lot of the UK media was trying to tell us, stop thinking about the David Lemieux performance. That's not how Billy Joe Sanders is. And maybe I should have listened. And right now, look, my official pick is Canelo Alvarez, but don't be shocked if it's a robbery. I don't see Caleb Plant winning 7 rounds. I just don't. I think Canelo's too good. But I could see Caleb Plant getting the nod, even if he doesn't deserve it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, like and subscribe for more breaking news. And Sadiq Boxing out.